Hi students, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss about energy stored in a capacitor. Okay, for this we want to consider a capacitor having capacitance C. This capacitor is having a capacitance C and it is connected to a voltage source V. Okay, then this voltage source or this cell will do certain amount of work to charge this capacitor. Okay, then what about that work done? Work done W is equal to Q into V. Okay, here the cell will do certain amount of work to charge this capacitor. And what about that work done? That work done W is equal to Q into V. Okay, now to charge this capacitor by a small amount dQ, then what about the work done? Work done can be written as dQ into V. Okay, and that work done is taken as dW. Then on integrating this work done, we get total work done. Then integral of dW is equal to integral of dQ into V. Okay. What is integral of dW? Integral of dW is W, that is equal to integral of V into dQ. Okay. Here integration starts from 0 to capital Q. Initial charge of this capacitor is 0 and final charge of this capacitor is taken as Q. Then we want to charge this capacitor from 0 to capital Q. So integration is from 0 to capital Q. That's equal to integral 0 to Q. What about V? Already studied that Q is equal to C into V. Therefore, V is equal to Q divided by C. Okay. Instead of V, we can write Q by C. Okay. Q by C into dQ. Okay. Then 1 by C is taken outside. Integral 0 to capital Q, Q into dQ. Okay. Then on integration, what about the integration rule? Integral of x raised to n dx is equal to, what about integral of x raised to n dx? X raised to n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. On applying this rule here n q raised to 1 dq, that's equal to 1 by c into q raised to 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1. After integration, we want to put this value in square bracket. Integration starting from 0 to capital Q. Okay, that can be written as 1 by c into work done W can be written as 1 by c into Q square divided by 2. Integration is from 0 to capital Q. Okay. Now we want to apply the upper limit first, then lower limit. For this, 1 by c into capital Q square. Instead of small q, we want to apply capital Q, that is capital Q square divided by 2 minus. Okay, the lower limit, that is 0 square divided by 2. Okay, therefore the final result is capital square divided by 2c. Okay, then what about the work done? Work done W is equal to capital Q square divided by 2c. This work done is stored as energy in the capacitor. This work is stored as energy in the capacitor. Therefore, the equation for the energy is capital Q square divided by 2c. Okay, the equation for the energy U is equal to Q square divided by 2c. Okay. We know that Q is equal to, what about Q? Q is equal to C into V. Okay. Then C square V square divided by 2C. Okay. Now we got another equation, half into C into V square. Okay. C get cancelled. Therefore the equation for the energy is equal to half CV square. Okay. This is the first equation for the energy. Energy is equal to Q square divided by 2C. And the second equation is half CV square. Okay. Now, again we want to rearrange this equation as half into CV into V. Okay, what is CV? CV is equal to Q. Okay, therefore half into Q into V. Okay, therefore energy stored in the capacitor can be written as half QV. Okay, now we have three equations for the energy stored in the capacitor. First equation is Q square divided by 2C. Second equation is half CV square. And the third one is half Q into V. Okay. Now we move on to energy density. What is energy density? Energy stored per unit volume is known as energy density. Okay. Energy density is equal to energy divided by volume. Energy stored per unit volume is known as energy density. Equation for the energy is half CV square. One of the equation for energy, that is half CV square, divided by, what about volume? If A is the area of the plates of the capacitor and D is the distance between the plates, then what about the volume? Volume is equal to area into distance. Okay. We know that the equation for the capacitance of this capacitor, is equal to epsilon 0 A divided by D. Now substitute that value here. Then we get half into epsilon 0 A divided by D into V square divided by AD. A get cancelled. Then the equation becomes half epsilon 0 V square divided by D into D is equal to D square. Okay. V is the potential, D is the distance between the plates. Then V by D is equal to, what is V by D? V by D is equal to E, electric field, E. Okay. Now, the equation becomes equal to half epsilon 0 into V by D the whole square, that is equal to E square. Okay, this is the equation for the energy density. Okay, energy is equal to half CV square. Then now substituting the value of capacitance, C is equal to epsilon 0 A by D. We got the energy density as half epsilon 0 into E square. Okay, that's all about today's portion. I think this topic is clear for you. If you like this video, please subscribe and enable the bell button. Thank you.